This week for Lesson 10, we will be taking a deeper look at a nonfiction text, which is informational, and our target skill this week to help with that will be fact and opinion. A fact is something that can be proved true. An opinion is a belief or feeling. Authors often include facts and opinions when they write. They also give reasons to support their facts or opinions. The reasons may be in the words or photos of a text. You can use a chart like this to list facts and opinions. So that is something that we will talk about this week is fact and opinion, and we will use our anchor text Jellies to do that as well. So let's take a look. Jellies will be about jellyfish, ocean life. Our genre, informational text, gives facts about a topic. As you read, look for photos and captions, which are nonfiction text features that we have been introduced to before, and then facts and details about a topic. And let's meet the author, Twig C. George. Twig C. George's love of nature began while she was growing up around her mom, writer Jean Craighead George. The George household had many unusual pets, including tarantulas, seagulls, crows, and a screech owl that liked to take showers. Twig George raised her own children around nature too. Jellies, The Life of Jellyfish by Twig C. George. Our essential question, what is special about animals that live in the ocean? If you were a jellyfish, you would have two choices, to go up or to go down. That's it. You would not have a brain, so you could not decide what to have for breakfast or where to go for lunch. Something I want to point out to you that as we go through this nonfiction informational text, most of the pages, mostly each page, will have a picture of a different jellyfish. This is the mangrove jellyfish. It is shaped like half a ball with tentacles. The ocean currents would carry you along from place to place. In this way, you could travel hundreds of miles. Food might pass by you and get caught in your tentacles, or not. We have a picture of an unnamed jellyfish. That means this jellyfish does not have a name. Sea turtles, dolphins, and whale sharks would try to eat you. You wouldn't worry about it because you couldn't. You would just float on. This is a rhizostone jellyfish. It has purple spots. You would protect yourself with millions of tiny mechanical cells that, when touched by another animal, release a chemical and sting. Like a bow and arrow. You would not know if you were stinging a friend or an enemy. You would not even know what a friend or an enemy was. This is a comb jellyfish. Jellyfish sting for protection and to catch food. That's all. They don't hunt and they can't chase. They just bump and sting, bump and sting. Right here we have a caption. It's telling us more about this picture. It says little fish swim in and out of the dome of this moon jellyfish. So here's the moon jellyfish, and you can see the small little fish swimming in and out of the dome. That's how they're catching their food. They're not hunting. Some jellyfish sting gently. Some jellyfish have a sting so powerful that they are more dangerous than a cobra. These are the Australian box jellies. We have a picture of one right here. It has a rectangular body and thin tentacles. Jellyfish are so simple that they look like plastic trash floating in the sea. When an animal eats a jellyfish, it stays healthy and strong. When an animal eats plastic, it gets weaker and eventually dies. These are thimble jellyfish. They are small and clear. Some jellyfish lie on the shallow bottom in clear, warm seas and grow their own food. These are called upside-down jellyfish. Once they have eaten small bits of algae, just once, they can grow more inside their bodies by sitting in the sun. They are their own greenhouses and grocery stores, all wrapped up in one. And we have a picture of the upside-down jellyfish right here. They are lying on their backs among ocean plants. Their undersides seem to have flower heads like broccoli. To be a jellyfish, you need to be shaped like a bell with at least one mouth and tentacles. Many animals called jellyfish are really something else. The Portuguese man-of-war is not a real jellyfish. It has an air-filled bubble instead of a water-filled bell. Here is a picture of the Portuguese man-of-war. It looks sort of like a jellyfish, but it is not a jellyfish because this is an air-filled bubble right here. And jellyfish do not have air-filled bubbles. They have water-filled bells. In order to be a jellyfish, you need to be shaped like a bell with at least one mouth and tentacles. And this Portuguese man-of-war has an air-filled bubble instead of a water-filled bell. Jellyfish are almost all water and a little protein. They look slimy and disgusting when they wash up on the beach. Here is a moon jellyfish. It looks clear like the water. In the sea, jellyfish are beautiful. There are jellyfish as big as basketballs with long red tentacles called West Coast sea nettles. Here is a picture of that beautiful jellyfish. There are tiny, elegant jellyfish that look like a blizzard of snowflakes. Now, Mrs. Simon always has to just do her best when she's trying to pronounce the Oikopleura labradorensis. There are jellyfish that grow so big that they are as long as a blue whale. They are called Arctic lion's mane jellyfish. They pulse and drift. They eat and reproduce. They live and die, all without a brain or a heart. This is the Arctic lion's mane jellyfish. Top like a flower petals, a bushy underside, and thin tentacles like spaghetti. Well, it really does look just like spaghetti. Now this is a scuba diver. A diver in a sea of golden mystigious jellyfish, frilly yellow jellyfish without long tentacles. Someday, you might be very lucky and see an ocean full of jellyfish, and since you have a brain and a heart, you would know you were seeing something unforgettable.